Well, hello everyone. This might be my favorite story so far from the whole ride sharing thing. I'd have to look at all the other ones to be conclusive, but this one might take the cake. So nothing crazy or bizarre happened. It's just a really cool story. So right off the bat, all the money that I make from Ubering and lifting, all of it, every penny goes towards my affordable housing project. I've honestly never taken out a dollar, not one red cent for myself. And there wouldn't be anything wrong with it if I did, but it's a big part of my story, and you can ask me about that later if you want. But it all goes towards my affordable housing project. So I pick up some passengers yesterday, 3 of them from the Bristol Renaissance Fair. And so we went to this property that they're watching, this beautiful barn with these horses and cats and dogs. Really cool place. But anyway, during the drive down there, it was maybe a 15-minute car ride, and we're talking about whatever. Just really great energy all around, and we're talking about some deep, heavy, philosophical driven stuff, and we're in pretty good alignment with each other, and we're learning new ideas and expanding our ideas with each other. Just a really cool, thoughtful, meaningful conversation. Not a typical one that you'd have with people, because it's more on surface level, but this is pretty awesome. And so they were like, why don't you take a break and come feed our horses if you want, because we were talking about horses at one point. I think probably one of my trips in Las Vegas where I was talking about that. And they just put the offer out there. I paused for maybe a half a second. I'm like, okay, sure. So I put the thing offline so I wouldn't get another ride request. So we arrive at their property, beautiful place out in the middle of nature, the greens, vibrant, living water and wildlife. It was so cool. And so I get out and I go towards the stable where the horses are. And we're just feeding the horses carrots and petting the horses. And I'm basically taking a break on my own accord because I don't have a boss, which is nice. And just continuing the conversation and feeding the horses and petting the horses and playing with the dogs and the cats. And it was just so cool. It's like, wow, that's not an everyday experience. And I told them, yep, you guys, you're getting 5 stars a passenger, 5 stars. It's kind of funny. They gave me 5 stars too as a driver. It was just a really cool experience. I love nature. I love horses. I love animals, and I love wildlife and all those things, and just being around good people with a good energy that are thoughtful and whatnot. So you never know what's going to happen with this rideshare and lifting stuff. You just I think the draw for me magnetically is it's the mystery of the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, and sometimes it could be less than desirable, but that almost never happens. It's almost always good stories. Not like this. It's not every day. Actually, this is the only time ever. I've done at this point over 3,000 rides, well over 3,000 rides. I'm somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 rides. And that's never happened where someone just says, hey, why don't you take a break if you can and come feed our horses and pet our horses with us. And that was the first time. I said, how could I say no to that? And it was right at the golden hour of sunset, which was really great. So, yeah, just wanted to share that. And if you guys want to check out my website, because we talked a lot about the things that I actually talk about on my website, the philosophical part of our conversation, tombirkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tombirkenmeyer.com. I got thousands of pieces of content, hundreds and hundreds of blogs, over 3,000 videos so far, lots of stuff, healthy grocery lists, a plant-based whole food cooking channel that's got over 130 episodes so far. There's a whole financial aspect to a lot of it. There's a business aspect to a lot of it, which we talked a lot about in our conversation as well. And bringing up the fine point of let business profit as a direct result from adding a benefit to other people, the planet we live on, other creatures we coexist with, instead of making a profit at the expense or the cost of, or by adding some sort of harm to other people on the planet and creatures we inhabit the earth with. So, yeah, it's all good stuff. So anyway, take care, everyone. Make it a good one. Mwah. Make out kisses. Mwah. More make out kisses. Mwah. All right, take care. I gotta go. Bye for now. And feel free to share this.